Good morning, bitches. The chirping you hear is my Vario sensor. And boy, when I can shut that bitch off, it'll make me happy. Okay, I'm just gonna I'll power up and then I'll tell you to toss it.
When you're ready.
Ready?
Why don't you turn right away?
Uh,
Does it glide at all?
not to my experience, no. But I mean, you know, I kind of don't know what I'm doing. So, thank you, Chad.
I bet you if you made it ever so slightly tail heavy.
You're the one that actually helped me set it up, and we put
did I set it up?
we
Okay.
set a bolt in it
Okay.
in a measure to get that bitch to balance right.
So with the Vario unit, do you not use it?
I don't.
I got one in my big glider, and it taught me how to,
Yeah.
or at least you know when it's climbing. So if it's climbing a lot, you're doing it right. If
Yeah, I
it's
don't-
not, it's not.
I haven't flown this thing in about 2.5, 3 years. So I don't even think the Vario unit is hooked up because it's not making any noise right now,
Okay.
other than just
See,
chirping.
but as a glider, if you're not on a thermal, you don't want to be doing circles. What you should do is go as far out as you can without going over that highway, and then head straight into the wind and see if you can visually see the plane.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm
Going up,
doing.
if you can, then you're doing right.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Have fun.
I'm just trying not to fall out of the sky.
Yeah, you're doing fine. You should go look at the plane that's in the lock in the info center.
Is it mashed?
Some wings, but you wanted like a 3D airplane, decent size.
11.7 volts.
No, I'm just trying not to crash. That's my whole mission today. That's my mission.
Volts.
How's the toast, Chad? No joy? Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that. I'm going to bring this thing in. Yeah, I'll be left or right. Landing.
11.6 volts.
Okay, going around. Twink. I'll take it. Clear. Yeah, my Vario sensor is not set up apparently. See ya. As a 2-year-old in my yard. Alrighty. Chad, I'll be out of your way over here. Taking off. Do you have sand? Do you have sand in your clam? That is the shit. Yeah, I kind of wish we had you. Well, hey, do you need to shut it off first before you unplug the battery? Yeah, I just did the new DJI goggles test, and that thing is the shite. It appears I'm flying this thing on medium rates, which I never do. Ever. Which is fine. Sun is brilliant. Really didn't make it up with my other aircraft. You know, it's actually easier to fly in higher rates. It's funny. Huh. Every time I try to hand catch this effing thing, I break it. So we're not going to do that today. Maybe the last flight. Landing. That was fun. See you. I'm doing it real slow. I don't want to cook your battery. Hey guys, your pal Brian. Say hi, Eric. Okay.
Cool. Appreciate it.
No, nothing to it. And you could increase it, but I just don't want to cook the battery.
No, I don't want to cook it. I just want to know I'm going to get to fly.
Yeah. Coming out.
What's the name of your
Well, it used to be Champagne. They no longer exist. It's Holland Pools. Holland. And they'll be blunt with you. They're going to tell you that they're going to screw something up, but they'll fix it. It's not going to be a perfect project.
Treat me fair and I'll do the same to you. That's all I want. The only good person I got is a plumber, but he's expensive. But he's excellent.
Yeah, what hurts you with these pools is a little pool or a big pool. They cost the same.
Yeah, I know. I'm probably thinking somewhere between 20 and 30 grand.
Yeah, probably closer to 30. But I tell you what, if you actually use your pool,
It's worth it.
yeah, I use my pool.
Yeah, I gotta tell you, my house faces north.
11.5 volts.
Probably
You're
the sun comes up like you, my patio has sunlight all over it. But come 12 o'clock, it's almost gone.
wow.
And then as the sun moves a little bit further north, it'll become less and less and less.
That's actually kind of nice.
Yeah, you know, this way if you got plants that need sunlight and so forth, you can't change,
11.5
move the
volts.
house.
Yeah, I face south, and I put in what they. Have you seen those?
Your house, the front of your house faces south,
No.
the back of the house.
So if you have you ever been someplace where they have those fabric sails?
Yes.
I just installed one the other day, 12 by 12.
Okay.
Uh,
You got a small little patio, don't you?
Oh no.
Did you add?
You just probably don't remember. I have a lanai that's 15 by 15,
Right, that's what I remember.
and then outside there is a giant pool deck. Not giant.
I've never been out, I've never been past your patio.
Yeah. So you got the lanai, and then you have the pool patio,
Gotcha, okay.
and it's big, relatively speaking. And you will cook to death out there. So I added a 12 by 12 solar sail, and I'm probably going to put a triangle sail up next to it.
Okay.
And then I just added an 8-foot. They got these really nice at Lowe's, these 8-foot screens
Right.
that roll up.
Okay.
And oh my God, for $39.
Yeah, my problem is I can probably use screens, but I can't put hooks up into my ceiling.
You did
I
you.
have to find an alternate way of doing it.
So mine attaches to a ledge vertically. So picture I have just picture a roof over like yours,
Right.
and then up against the edge of the roof over, I have enough room for it's basically a pull blind, only it's not really a pull blind. You know, it rolls up,
Right.
and
Like one of these bamboo roll-ups.
yes, you only need though about 3 inches.
Okay.
And oh my God, it's so nice because it'll put your eye out there.
I want to use it more for privacy
Ye-
on one side.
Sure.
I put 3 ceiling fans out there with LED lights that are dimmable.
Hey, that's cool.
Yeah.
They-
You'll come over, you'll see it.
I'll
I went to go get furniture 2 weeks ago, went in, and I looked around, I said, that's it, we're out. We walked out. Everybody was walking around, some with masks, some without, and it was crowds of people.
11.1
I said, no wonder why the virus is spreading the way it is.
well, you just got to get up early.
That's what my brother said to me. He said, be the first guy in the door.
Yeah. I had that little talk with my wife the other day. Her she we're retired, so she doesn't get up moving until about 10 a.m. And we're going to go get paint to paint the deck and the bathroom and some other projects. And I says, yeah, we're not going to be getting there at noon.
What kind of paint
10.9
are you using on your deck? Is it acrylic?
Absolutely.
Yeah, where'd you get it?
Well-
Florida Paints?
I'll be getting it most likely at Sherwin-Williams because my neighbor has an account there.
Oh, okay.
He's the vice president or the president actually of Holland Pools.
I think I met this guy. Isn't he the guy that you fish out of his backyard or something?
No, I don't think you've met him. He's a member of the tribe, and his name is Marshall Weiner.
Oh no, there was another guy, stocky guy.
And
Sent about putting on a patio.
well, that was him probably then.
He was so ridiculously overpriced.
Yeah. It's funny because what ends up happening is like when I had a bunch of people come to do my estimate on my pool, and there's 2 reasons why I went with Champagne at the time.
0.8 volts.
They were not the cheapest.
Right. You never go with the cheapest anyway.
What was nice is he says, he's the only one that said this. He said, we're going to fuck stuff up. And the difference between us and the other guys is we're going to fix it.
Well, that's all I want.
And we're going to make it right.
Fair job for what we agree upon and do the job and do it right.
The other reason I went with him
10.7 volts.
is he had just moved into the neighborhood about a year or so previously. landing left to right, and I said to him right to his face, I said, if you're gonna fuck me, then you got to look at me every day. And we've been neighbors for 20 some odd years.
Yeah, well, the guy that came and did my job, I told him, I said, every nick, every scratch, everything is going to be perfect, or I'm not going to pay you.
Yeah, you're not going to get perfection from these guys, well, anybody. For
No, he told me that, and I said to him, look, I'm not looking for perfection, but I actually used the issue.
Coming out. Not doing shit. Taking off. Yeah, I'm not going to fly my pristine Hobby King slow stick today. It's more windy than I like, and the sun is not where I like it. Although I could. We'll see. If I can fly in that in, there's nobody out here hardly. Yeah, I don't fly it as close as Dale would like me to because of that little post right there gives me the creeps. Well, we're out here this morning with Eric and Chad, and having a lovely time. Chad got the Mavic, we'll call it the Air system. I got to look it up, and he has it hooked on the front of his glider guy, and it's the shit. It really is. All right. It is the shit. I tell you what, what's nice is you don't need glasses. Love this plane. Just love it. It's the shit.
I gotta tell you, if I didn't have so many, I'd have one.
But you know what?
The one I just showed you flies similar.
I'll tell you this. What I didn't have room for this, but my buddy kept putting heat on me for literally like 2 years, and he says you're gonna love it.
No, I enjoy the little ones, the real little ones, more than the huge ones.
So he says you're going to love this thing, and you're going to be able to carry it with you because it's only 32-inch wingspan.
Right.
when you travel. And it was the hardest plane I've ever had to put together. It took a week.
Yeah, I remember you telling me that.
Because you got to glue it. And it is without a doubt my favorite plane.
You know, one that you just charge the battery for?
Yep.
I look forward to flying it every day.
Yeah.
And everybody kind of looks at it, you know what? Don't knock it till you tried it.
I tell you what, I was wildly wrong about pattern planes.
Really? Okay.
I didn't think I'd like it. Or I say pattern, profile.
Profile, right.
It's the shit.
Yep. Yep. I'm thinking about getting one. But again, I got to get rid of a plane. I can't. Got no more room, dude.
Do we never have a swap meet here?
Not in a long time. Not for as long as I've been here.
Well, after COVID, we might need to do a swap meet.
Yeah. The problem is, you know, look, a lot of these guys, they think they got gold. They bought the plane for $200.
Landing.
They only want 190.
Throttle hold. Throttle hold.
This thing's stupid. Good morning, bitches. It's your old pal Brian. It's just before sunrise out at Tangerine Field. Taking Timby for a sunrise fly.
12.5 volts. Middle rate. Middle rate. Throttle.
Coming out.
Throttle active.
It's I don't know, January 21 maybe, Friday, however the story goes, and what a lovely day it is. Looks like the RC group has calmed down
11.7 volts.
a bit after having been called to the principal's office. Yeah, that's funny. I asked Anthony who the hell Jason Cole is anyway. It says administrator or something like that. But I mean, like, who is he? He goes, I don't know. He's some kind of administrator. I says, yeah, he
11.7 volts.
heard that we were getting spicy. So we got yelled at. Although I didn't do anything, so. That was all while I had stepped away and did some work at the house. And of course everybody gets butt hurt because they're like, oh, you know, my First Amendment right. No, that's not how that works. You're in a private thread and you
11.5 volts.
are obliged to behave in a certain way in the private thread, or you get to go somewhere else. What's funny is they do afford you an option to go into an off-topic group. So, and my observation all along has simply been this: you know, I lost my mind one time and posted a bunch of, you know, goofy stuff, and I got busted and I got butt hurt, and I finally actually sat down and read the rules, and here's the long and short of it. They want this to be able to be used in a school setting and not vetted out through Net Nanny or something like that. They want kids to be able to come here, and they actually do give us, in my opinion,
11.4
a fair bit of latitude. Yeah. So, yeah, I got butt hurt one time and had to go read the rules. And then I came back with my tail between my legs. And I got to be honest with you, if you want to see what happens when you got total anarchy, go to, I think it's Heli Freaks. Yeah, go there and see how it all works.
3 volts.
It's not a nice atmosphere. All they do is yell at each other and cuss at each other, and that's what I think we would devolve to here if let to run free. I mean, the first thing I'd do is I'd tell that Joel fuck to screw himself and go back to where you worship your daddy in a little daddy statue in a closet and put some fruit and candles. And go stare at your RF engineer certificate. Yeah, you know. And her savage, that crazy bitch. I think what happened with him is he might have got into the juice a little bit too much. He's some kind of weightlifter or something in Germany.
11.1 volts.
But yeah, you know, you don't want this thing to devolve into just, you know, chaos, because that's what people will do. They'll just, you know, annoy each other to the point of derision, and that we don't need. So that we don't need. What a lovely airplane. It's funny because when it first came out, you know,
11.1 volts.
people were, you know, knocking the landing gear off of it and the entire nose. One guy, his caught fire. I'm suspect of that one. I think he might have crashed it and lipo lit up. This is being flown with a an 8SR, and it that's a Free Sky. And what else is cool about it? Oh, the ESC is a reversible, used to be. I guess I got it wet and it doesn't work anymore. Timby.
10.9 volts.
Yeah, it's the one used in the Tundra. It's a fine ESC, and what's going to end up happening is I've got two on order to replace this one
10.9
and
volts.
the one that I burnt up in the Tundra. Yeah, they're back in stock, so that makes me happy because I really like having a reversible ESC on a waterplane. Those rudders don't work for shite. Well, what happens is if there's any vegetation, it gets hung up, and that's not good.
10.8 volts. Stabilization off. Stabilization on.
Yeah, it's windy. It's windy. Well, we're going to get a low battery
10.7 volts.
alert here directly. So I say let's bring her in. It's a nice morning fly. If this is all I did, I'd be happy. Wind's coming from my back. Landing! Eric's here, so I'll get some abuse. Boink! I'll take it.
11.1 volts.
I doubt I got all the video on my Bob Love camera. Yeah, got a battery coming for it. Clear. See you in a bit.